Hi, I'm sorry there are a couple of errors that I had in this homework here, in scientific notation. In this homework, there was one error, and it was a significant figures error, and I want to make sure that you don't make the same error. The problem was this one right here. Let me make that bigger for you. Now, where did it go? Here it is. In this problem right here, I had the wrong answer. So if you typed the correct answer, you got it wrong. So I'm about to give everyone an extra credit point to make up for this, just in case you got this wrong. And I want you to pay attention to this video because I want you to know how to do it correctly. So when you do 5.16 times 10 to the negative 4 divided by 8.65 times 10 to the negative 8, that is the division problem in this whole line. Now, this whole calculation has division and addition. But remember, when you count significant figures, there are different rules for multiplication and division compared to addition and subtraction. So that means instead of settling the significant figures at the end, you need to settle it after you finish the division. So let me show you what I mean. Oh, what happened to the whiteboard? Oh, here it is. So when you do this on your calculator, 5.16 times 10 to the negative 4 divided by 8.65 times 10 to the negative 8, the answer that you get is 5,965 point something. So you get 5,695 point blah 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 blah. But see, there are only three significant figures here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this division problem has to be like this. It was 5,000. I'm sorry. It was 5,965 point something something something. So you need to round this to three significant figures, and there they are, three significant figures. So what we're looking at here for the addition problem is this number plus this number. Now what's this? This is 96,800. So this is 96,800. Now, when you do the addition here, we got to look at the last decimal place of the least precise measurement. So this last decimal place is the 800ths place. This last decimal place is the tens place. I'm talking about the last place, the last significant decimal place. So the tens place is finer. I mean, it's more precise than the hundreds place. So this is the roughest measurement. That means the answer can only be to the hundreds place. So what is the answer? I forgot what the answer was. So 96800 96800 plus 5970. So it's 1,200. No, it's 102,770. 102,770. But this answer is only good to the hundreds place. So you need to round this right here. The next digit is 7, which is 5 and above. So we give this guy a shove to 8, and everything else becomes 0. So that is the correct answer, ladies and gents. Please write it in in scientific notation. Now, in scientific notation, everything is automatically significant there. So there are 4 significant digits. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this problem has 3 significant digits. 3, 3, 3. Why are there 4 significant digits there? There are 4 significant digits here because the answer has to be in the hundreds place. When you add and subtract, you will very often gain a significant digit or lose a significant digit. Or gain 2 significant digits or lose 2 significant digits. And that's only true in addition and subtraction because you do not go counting significant digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do not count significant digits when you are adding and subtracting. Remember, you are looking for the last significant decimal place for the roughest measurement, which would be the hundreds place for this one, meaning the answer needs to be in the hundreds place. Regardless of how many significant digits there are, the answer just has to be in the hundreds place, right? and then everything else is 0 after that. Okay? So this is the correct answer. I just corrected that last night. So if you took this quiz earlier, then and you got this wrong because I had the wrong answer, don't worry. There's an extra credit point for you in the Canvas. I got something else. I got a couple more problems that I corrected last night, and that I made up for you by giving you extra credit points. All of you. That's right. All of you. Let me show you my mistakes so that you don't make these mistakes in the lab later on. Come on. Where's it? Measurements homework. What, I didn't give you measurements homework? Oh, here it is. Reading measurements homework. There it is. All right, so here was my mistake. It was to do with, the mistakes were all having to do with tick marks that had a non-1 values, non-unitary values. Let me show you what I mean. Wait for this to load. I'm using some slow internet here. I'm not doing this on campus where the internet is nice and fast. Just be patient. Come on. I'm going to show you. All right, so right here. This is 16. This is 17. This is 18. Oh, no. This is fine. Sorry. And every tick mark is worth 1 degree Celsius, which is fine. So that's not the problem. The problem is right here. Every tick mark here is worth how much? There goes somebody's motorcycle. Every tick mark here is worth 5 degrees Celsius. All right? So when you try to guess what this is, you cannot go to the 10th place. Why? Because guessing what this is already uncertain. I'm guessing this is maybe 27 degrees Celsius. You cannot say 27.5 or 27.6 or anything like that because the 27 itself is a guess. Could this be perhaps 26? Maybe it's closer to 26 than it is to 27. That is a guess. It is a guess because the tick marks are too far apart. It is 5 degrees Celsius apart. You can only go to the next decimal place if the tick marks are 1 degree Celsius apart, or 0.1 degrees Celsius, or 0.01 degrees Celsius. If the tick marks are something other than 1, or 0.1, or 0.01, if there's something else like 5, or 0.5, or 0.05, that's it. The place value of the tick mark value is as far as you go. That is the uncertain digit. So the correct answer here would be 27 degrees Celsius. All right, now, I have another problem just like that. Look at this one. So here, the tick marks go by 2s. Look, this is 60, this is 70, this is 80. In between the 60 and the 70, there are 5 steps, 4 tick marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 steps. So that means that's 60 to 70. It's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. 10 degrees divided by 5 steps, that's 0.2. I'm sorry, 10 degrees divided by 5, that's 2. That's 2 degrees Fahrenheit per step. That means each tick mark means 2 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you try to look at this, this is 70, this is 72, this is 74. I'm not sure if YouTube is giving you resolution enough for this, so let me blow it up a little bit. There you go. Let's see if I can get this a little bigger. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Bigger, come on. Let's get it wide. Yeah, whatever. Let's get it wide, come on. Yeah, look at that. Okay, see? Now you could see it, right? Now you could see 70, 72, 74. Now, previously in the answer, I said you have to say 74.0 degrees Fahrenheit. But I just realized last night it's wrong. Why? Because these tick marks are 2 degrees Fahrenheit each. That means if you had a guess, you wouldn't be able to guess to 10th place. I mean, let's say this needle was in between the first tick mark and the second tick mark after 70. So it's in between 72 and 74. If the needle is in between 72 and 74, yeah, you could say it's 73. But that's all you could say. You can't say 72.5 because there isn't enough precision in the tick mark for you to be able to say 72.5 because that 73 is already a guess. That 3 is already a guess. You don't know if it's actually 72.4, in which case the closest measurement would be 72. You can't be sure. So the best you can guess is 73. The ones place is already uncertain, and so the answer to this is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. It is not 74.0. And guess what? I have another error in here, very similar to that, and I'm sorry for that. I apologize. And here it is. So in this problem, this is 9, this is 10, this is 11. Look at the bottom of the meniscus. So this is 10, this is 10.2, 10.4, 10.6, 10.8, and then 11. So each tick mark here is 0.2. So if each tick mark is 0.2, this is 10, 10.2, 10.4. The bottom of the meniscus is not on the 10.4. It is sort of between the 10.4 and the 10.6. What's between 10.4 and 10.6? That's right, it's 10.5. The correct answer is 10.5 here. You cannot say 10.42 or 10.43. Why? Because you don't know that. Look at this. Look at this. Can you tell if this is 10.50 or 10.48 or 10.45 or there is no way you can tell the hundredths place here. The best you could do is say, hey, look, man, this is closer to 10.5 than it is 10.4, so I'm going to say this is 10.5. So the correct answer is 10.5. All right. So if you think it's closer to the 10.4 mark than the 10.5 mark, I can accept 10.4. You just have to refresh your page here. Click on that button to refresh the page and take the quiz again. All right, and I'll accept that answer. But you cannot be putting a hundredths place number there. It's not 10.41 or 10.45. There's just no way you could know that. And so if you said that you knew that, you would be wrong. So those are my 3 problems, 3 errors. I'm sorry about those. And because I'm sorry about those, I have for you this extra credit. Let me show you how I give you all the extra credit. You can stop the video right now if you don't care how I give you the extra credit, but if you want to witness the extra credit, I will gladly show you. All right, I'm looking for them. Here, let me actually look for teacher. Okay, good. I only have 2 things that say teacher on it. I'm looking for the highlight things. It usually highlights in orange or yellow. Hey, where is it? I already published it. I mean, I just published it, so it's got to be in here. Whoops. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, this is going to take a couple of minutes, so feel free to stop this video. We're done right here, but just in case you want to make sure that you're getting the extra credit, you could keep watching. None of this is useful to anything except for strange people who are very suspicious about points and ELAC instructors. Okay, where is this? Where is this assignment? Come on, where's the assignment? Where is it? Okay, so I'm not seeing it here. Oh, it's because it's not displayed. So I got to error like that. Where is it? Oh, I'm gonna do this so that you're not looking at people's grades. Oh. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, one more time. 3rd time is charm. It's because I'm using this slow internet, which I am paying for. Of course, I will upload the video when I'm on campus, so I don't have to pay for those megabytes. Yeah, I'm looking for teacher. No, I'm looking for error. That's right, error. Okay. I'm going to see it highlight in yellow or orange here. Is that it? No. There it is, error. See that? It's out of 0 points, and I set the default grade to 3. Boom. Everyone has 3 points, extra credit. Okay, I'm going to upload this video, put it on YouTube, and I'll post a YouTube video in the announcements and on the error page for you. So sorry about the inconvenience. Thank you very much. I'm just waiting for this to complete. Look at that. 31 student scores update. That means you. All right, so you're good. By the way, I didn't get any complaints about this. Come on, guys, wake up. If I got a problem in the quiz or the homework, you need to ask the questions in the discussion forum. Ask your friends, hey, is the teacher smoking crack? Is this wrong here? Or you can send me email, say, hey, I'm trying to get this right, but I feel like this is wrong. So yeah, you should totally communicate these things. I often make mistakes. I make mistakes every day. Thank you. Bye.